restart everything, but it looks like I've managed to piece it together. All the interesting new challenges I have. All right. Back to where I was at. All right, I'll get all these restarted. Crystals. Nah, not so lucky today. I don't even remember if I got any yet. Quarter of the way there already. The biggest thing I'm missing is probably chips then. Grab all those. At least I got a bunch of chips while I was doing that. Let me go check out here. Nothing good. Set up diamond blueprint as well. Selling 20 droids. If I can get them, great. If I can't, then I'm not too worried. I'm just looking for flawless ones, honestly. So unless there's something that's going to give me a flawless or potentially give me a flawless, I'm not going to worry about it too much. He's not one of my flawless yet. Smash him on there. No luck this time. Hopefully by the time this event ends, I'll be able to get the last 2 flawless I need for the paint job at least. Smash on your bench for a little while. Dark Knight, how you doing? Sorry, I had to restart everything. I don't know what was going on with the static auto. I tried shutting down OBS. I disconnected my capture card. It didn't work, so I just had to restart everything. So you were busy last night. How many more sprites have you got now? You only had like 7 or 8 left by the time we were done yesterday. Should be getting pretty close by now. If I get that cute punk off you, then I'm only missing one more sprite to go. Smashing away makes it so fast. I'm already like a third of the way there on credit requirements. We're almost halfway on chip requirements. I just don't want to make you guys deaf. I'm trying to balance out the different volumes so my mic volume isn't too bad. I know it can get super frustrating if you just got to listen to the smashing of the scrap bench all day. So I try to keep the game volume a little bit lower. Nothing worse than bad audio, man. It drives me crazy. I can deal with bad video, but bad audio just drives me nuts. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Yeah, let me know if that's all right, if it needs to be a little louder, a little quieter. There's exactly 1/3 of the way there on credits. Perfect voice volume. That's what I like to hear. I was looking for you, Mr. DA, last night, but you were offline. Dark Knight and I were trading a bunch of sprites. I mean, we weren't even really trading because I went and hit up a couple people and got a few of the missing ones. So I think we traded one. He gave me the duck gem, and then after that, it was pretty much me just giving him a bunch of sprites because I'd been busy while he was sleeping. We're looking for you to get you in the mix there. And Lavish. I think Lavish was in the lobby, but she'd been away for a while. All right, we're in good shape now. I mean, if I get that cube gem, punk off you, I can use that extractor for my last one. I was gonna go. Dark Knight had mentioned that you can go and you can test it out. In like because I've got my creator code, you can go into like I don't even know what you call it. It's like a fake game essentially, where you can just go test things out and check things out, but nothing actually counts. So you can go test it out. When you come back, you still have it. So I was thinking maybe I can jump in there and do that as well. Just try it out a few times, see if I do get the ones I'm missing. Smash through this level 30 pretty fast. Yeah, thank you, Raven, for putting up with my garbage audio there. I don't know what was wrong. I unplugged everything. I restarted OBS. It still didn't work. So I just had to restart everything. And then it seemed to just sort itself out. Hey, Blessings 6700. Yeah, if you wanna reach out to me on Discord, you can send me a link there. I'll chat with you there. Separately, it's just at GrindGeek on Discord. This has been a bad week for me on audio, man, between my voice chat and issues with echoes and everything else, but eventually I'll get this all sorted out. Alright, this has gone a bit faster than I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to take a lot longer to get up to the 100 million. I even downloaded a picture. I think next week's gonna be a busy week with sprites because there's, let me pull this picture up that I downloaded. So it looks like, I mean, they've got the event this weekend, right? On Saturday, I think it is. And then the sprite week is next week. And it is going to be, what is it? It's got, so yeah, you got Mythic Hours starting on Saturday, it looks like. Mythic Hours Saturday. Then you got Galactic Hours on Sunday, Hollow Hours on Monday, Cube Hours on Tuesday, and Gem Hours on Wednesday. And they're all day long. So it's going to be super, super busy for sprites next week. I think I'm just going to run like a help session with everybody, and because it doesn't look like any new sprites are coming out. From what I can tell, it's going to be the 117 is the total amount of sprites until the next season rolls out, and then there'll be a whole set of new sprites at that point. So I think, I mean, by the end of today, I'll probably have all of the sprites. So that'll be 117 all done and mastered. I'm down to about 100,000 sprite dust. So I'm probably gonna have to grind out a bunch of sprite dust. And then I think next week I'm just gonna run some sessions where I just, I gotta see if I can set up some rules on how to work, but like host, swapping and trading, where I'll just give stuff away because I don't need to trade anything. I'll have everything. And maybe bring people in. We'll do 2 quick swaps, and then I back out a new set of people, come in, we do a couple swaps with everybody, make sure everybody gets what they want, and we try to get it so everybody's got a full sprite inventory. Yeah, with free to recall, that'll be huge, because then you can just give away sprites like crazy, right? I just gotta set something so it's a couple people at a time, so I just don't end with like 3 people in my lobby and just non-stop those 3 people only. So get a couple people together, because if you've got 4 people, like I was trading with Dark Knight last night, but with just 2 of us, I mean, I'm just giving him stuff. We try to get a couple more people in, but if you have 4 people in there, then you can really help each other out. You can trade 3 or 4 sprites at a time. But yeah, free sprite dust will make a huge difference. I'm going to try and level a bunch of them up, because a bunch of mine are back down to level 1 now. If I can get a bunch of them up to level 5, that helps people out as well. Oh, this is flying. All right. I think I'm going to be short on chips, though. 45,000. We're almost halfway on credits, but not enough on chips. I haven't been paying attention to what's on the belt here. I'll take that guy. Grab these. Yeah, it won't be so bad. I mean, it's not. I honestly prefer if there's like quest type things that come in. That just makes it a bit more fun for me. I didn't launch that one last time. I love running quests. Like I just finished up all my quests yesterday. Well, they just released this week's quests, so I've got to go knock those out today at some point. They look like they're really easy to do, though. Nothing too complex. But yeah, I love having to do quests. I love quest-based objectives. That's one of the only things I was still doing in BR prior to this sprite release. Because I was going in, I was doing all of my I was going in and doing all my quests every week. Storyline quests and weekly quests. Totec I've got. BB I've got. Hey Connor, how you doing, man? Welcome in. It is... One second. There you go, Blessing. I just dropped it in there for you. That's interesting, Raven, you said that, because Mr. DA had mentioned something about my tweak zone settings and like, not aimbot, but settings to help you do it better. So I did some Googling and sorted some of that out. So I'm a little bit off my game right now, because my sensitivity is, I tweaked it up a little bit. I tweaked it up way too high and it was freaking me out, so I had to tweak it back a bit. Because I on my controller, I also use thumbstick extenders. So, I mean, the slightest little touch was just sending me looking like off the side of the map. So I had to bring it back a little bit. But in the process of that, I found an island that has a whole bunch of training. I can't remember what the guy's island is. I can find it and pop the code in as well. But man, it was really good. The first thing it has as well, he has this thing where you put in whatever your settings currently are, and then he has a whole bunch of little exercises where you shoot either at just a person slowly moving or people flying through the air or bouncing. And then after you've done this little thing, it kind of gives you a suggestion whether you should should reduce your sensitivity or increase your sensitivity based on how many times you hit the thing and stuff. So that was kind of interesting to just fine tune it a little bit. And then he's got a whole bunch of other things where you can practice like shooting down on people. You can practice at people gliding in and things like that. It was really good. So I spent some time doing that just to see if I could up my skill a bit. I felt like yesterday was a little bit better. That said, Dark Knight and I went in with the gem 0 point, and the bus went right over our drop zone where we normally are, and in the lobby on the little island, man, people were chasing us like crazy. They saw the gem 0 point and they were chasing me down. I just swam away, but as soon as I dropped, man, 2 teams dropped in on us. And I didn't know it was 2 teams. I knew there was one because I was going down. There was a guy immediately above me the whole time down. So Dark Knight went down. He armed up with a whole bunch of weapons and stuff, so that when I got to the ground, he just slaughtered that guy, and then he took out his partner right away as well. But they hit us a couple times, and then we were immediately third party by another group, and we knocked one, and Dark Knight almost got the other one, but we lost the gem 0 point. So it cost me 10 grand to buy that guy back, but it is a good way to warm up. Let me see if I can find that island code that I had. It would seem like it was a pretty good one. Where was it? I saved it. I saved it in my favorites on Fortnite, so I can go back to it. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other ones too, but this guy seemed really knowledgeable. Although, man, he had so many suggestions for settings that it was ridiculous. It was too much. It was too much. Plus, he's a PC player, and he plays build, but he did go through console settings as well. But I changed a bunch of them, and then I had to send them all back because it was just too much. This guy was too extreme. I think once I get these last 2 sprites, though, I'm going to have to do a couple where I just go in and stand in the middle of the small island with a good sprite on. And just do giveaways, let people chase me a little bit. Have some fun in a good way, right? Let them chase me and then make sure they get the sprite at the end of it. Don't just taunt them with it, but make them chase me and earn it a bit. All right, we're halfway there on both credits and chips. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy week. I think next week I'm gonna be doing, after this weekend's event, I think this weekend's event here, I'll spend some time in Droid Tycoon. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream it all, but I'll probably stream some of it. And then next week, I think I'm just gonna be focused on sprites, helping people get sprites, giving away sprites. I think that's gonna be my objective. Need to make sure everybody gets them all. See, I was reading something about the sprites for next season as well, because they'll have some of the sprites that were like the fan-based submissions, so that'll be kind of cool to see the sprites that people suggested and put in. That'd be cool to see some of those in game. They're going to have as well a whole bunch of celebrity collab sprites as well, of course. And then it also sounds like you might be able to earn sprites outside of the game. I don't know what that means, but maybe you have to, I'm sure you have to buy something, but you buy a V-Bucks card or something and get it. I don't know what they'll come up with. I'm not too much of a fan of that, but I mean, I guess if somebody can buy them with V-Bucks and then just give them away to everybody else for free, then no problem. Maybe that's a good thing. Buy a card or buy something, or maybe you have to buy some Pop-Tarts or something and you get a Sprite. I don't know. And it's all rumored, right? I don't know if that's actually what's going to happen or not. All right, so all I need for this next one is the LEP. Connor, you're missing 23. Well, keep an eye out for me later today, because I will be on, and there's a couple people I've been teaming up with that also are missing sprites. Oh, I never remember if it's the heavy or the super I need. There's a couple other people I team up with that are also missing sprites, and you're more than welcome to. No, that's not my base. You're more than welcome to jump in with us, and we can trade and move them around. Get you some of those sprites cleaned up. Let me see, which one is it? B2 heavy? I never remember. I know I've got one of them. I think it's the heavy I've got, actually. Yeah, it's the heavy I've got already. So there's a B2 heavy Beskar here. I'll just throw it out in front of my base. I need a B2 Super. All right, if I find a B2 Super, Mr. DA, I'll make sure you're the one that gets it. Honestly, it doesn't take that long, Raven, once you start. I mean, if you can find a few people to trade with, and there's a bunch. I mean, just in my stream here, oh, there's a Galaxy Mecha Droid in front of my base, if any of you guys need it. Like Mr. DA, Dark Knight. I know Nightwing was trading a bunch with Lavish. You just hit any of them up. I'm sure they're more than willing to trade with you. I know Lavish has got a few. She's probably a little bit ahead of where you're at, but last time I chatted with her, she was still missing like 15 or between 15 and 20, I think. She's probably doing a little bit better now. Yeah, I think I'll just sponsor a bunch of those next week. Sprite trading sessions, or Sprite giveaway sessions. So you're more than welcome to jump in next week as well. Because I've been super fortunate. I mean, between people that have been watching my streams lately and a bunch of people that I helped out with other things in the past, a bunch of people just reached out to me out of the blue and just offered to give me sprites, right? I felt bad because I had so many sprites I needed. Yeah, Mr. DA's also offering, just hit him up and he'll go in and swap with you as well. Yeah, we'll make sure you get covered. And I think, Mr. DA, how many are you missing now? Hey Sam, how you doing? I don't know what it'll be. I've heard some. I mean, I don't know. My problem is I don't know enough about the Star Wars universe after the original 3 to 6 movies there to know all the different variants that are there. But I've heard lots of chat in Reddit there, surmising it'll be Kyber. I'll give one new challenge to try and find those 62 droids as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, the chips are starting to lag behind now. I don't know. Sam's going to have to answer that, Connor. I'm not sure what Kyber is, although I think it's a crystal of some sort, but I don't know where it would fit in between Beskar and Galactic or between Rainbow and Beskar. I don't know where it would fit in. Oh, the lightsaber crystal. There we go. Isn't Beskar resistant to lightsabers? Because if it's resistant to lightsabers, then I'm assuming Kyber must fit in between Rainbow and Beskar. Yeah, Pro Roller, you think they would add lightsabers in? It would make sense. Especially if they could come up with some sort of use for them. I don't even know if, Mr. Dave, you got chips on? I haven't even paid attention. Do you got chips on your scrap bench or you don't have chips on your scrap bench? Yeah, there isn't even a lightsaber pickaxe, is there? There's something I think that was close. Okay, you got 35 chips on there. Not adding up very fast. Oh no, I got 60 and 60 there. Maybe that was from somebody on my bench. Yeah, 35 and 35. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be way behind on chips. I'm 2/3 of the way there on credits now, and I'm just over halfway on chips. I've got about 10 grand in chips at the same time I got 60 trillion in credits. Let me go and collect my stuff. See what that galactic epic is. I don't need that. That BB is there. I don't need that. I'm going to take this Optipod though. Throw it up here. Collect these ones. That's probably the biggest earner right now. I saw some guy post yesterday that he ran around and collected crates, and in 2 hours he got like 70,000, 50 or 70,000 chips. Which I didn't get that impression yesterday because I spent a bunch of time running around, and I didn't feel like I got even close to that. This guy's actually pretty short. Okay, give me the flawless on this guy. Come on, he's a galactic. No luck. Take this guy as well. We'll see if we can get those extra Nova crystals as well while I'm at it. Yeah, it's true. As soon as you start to run, you can't run with the lightsaber anymore. They'd have to add it as an extra accessory, like special, rather than... But even a pistol, as soon as you run with it, it's gone. The lightsaber, they have to add it in such a way that, yeah, you could still run with it having the lightsaber out. Man, this going to 30 is grindy. It's not so bad when you got the event, but when you don't have the event, it's definitely a little grindy. Yeah, I don't know why they make them disappear from... I mean, I don't know about how hard it is with the animation and the graphics to make it stick there, but you wouldn't think it would be that hard to make it so that if that's what's in your hand, it would still show up rather than just disappear. All right, chips are going to be the grind for sure. Might swap. I'm gonna go over to Nightwing's bench here and see if he's got 60 chips. I think I'm gonna smash here, Mr. DA, because I know I'm gonna be grinding. I'm gonna be grinding those chips. That's definitely gonna be the holdup, unless just by miraculously a Beskar Lep pops up. I'm assuming that they're going to have the normal perks of an event where they have the double chips, double credits, double flawless. They're going to have the 62 new droid variants now with whatever the new variant is that you can start collecting. And then I'm hoping they add something else. I'm hoping they add something where it's an actual event where you're doing something, not just... here's a new variant and the normal perks. I'm hoping there's something you can do to spice up the drop rate or something. That would be nice. Oh, I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna take this guy. I'll leave that Cyclones. He's a default, so we'll leave him. All right, let's try getting these. Take the Hall R next, because I think that KX is going to be a slow grind up as well. Man, Pro Roller, I'm always impressed at how much thought you put into all the different variations and how much you know about all the different styles and lore and skins, man. It's impressive. I feel like I've been playing this game forever and ever, and I've known Star Wars since I was a kid, and I haven't got even a remote amount of knowledge that you have on those things. All right, let's throw this guy on there. Grab him too, just because he's fast. He's fast, and I'm missing the flawless. I think it's more than just Star Wars. I think Star Wars, and he's got a good like Fortnite knowledge as well. Oh, there's something nice popped up on the belt. Hey, Mr. DA, you need this? I've already got it in flawless. I've already got it in flawless, and I don't need it for this. If you want this Tri-Tech, I'll put him here. There's yours. Once you get enough cash for him. I've got it in flawless already, and the only thing I would ever craft him up for is getting faster credits, and I do not need credits right now. Perfect there. I'll leave it for you then, man. I guess I better swap this guy out. It's gonna take a little longer than I would want. No, was it worse the first week? Because it was still like an hour and something when I started playing. Oh, wait, 8 hours? No way. An hour was way too long. I honestly think they made them a little too fast. Although no, I think it's actually all right balanced because I was never running the, like at the very start, I would run some of those rainbow missions, but it wasn't very long. I wasn't running rainbow missions anymore at all, because the hour just wasn't worth it to potentially get the rainbow or even get a diamond in there. I didn't even bother running. So it was good they reduced those ones, and I think it's good that they upped the time a little bit on the other ones as well, the Beskar Galactic ones. $8 hours, man. I cannot imagine. That's way too long. I mean, that just kind of promotes people to go offline, honestly, when it's 8 hours, because you're just gonna start your mission, and then you're just gonna log off and set a timer and come back in 8 hours. I wouldn't be sticking around for 8 hours for the mission. Nobody plays an 8 hour. Well, I mean, some people do, I guess, but most people don't sit down and play an 8 hour session. I think they changed the dynamics on the auto swap. I'll move my backpack here. Let me. It is, normally when I use my last splash, it automatically cycles to my. Oh, there it does. Okay, it's because where my pickaxe was, I think, or my jetpack was. It wasn't auto swapping to my pickaxe. I'm missing chip-only missions right now because I need a lot of chips. Alright. Don't need those guys. Alright, my mission's just finished. I guess I should get BB-8 back as well. Let's not forget that. I'm just going to throw this guy in the tank because he is garbage. He's not, though. Save him for somebody if anybody wants it. Man. That's 3 out of 3 so far, all blueprints. Man, 4 out of 5 crates were blueprints. That's defying the odds there. Oh, I was just gonna go pick that guy up. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if it's not too far from now that they actually put galactics in the missions. But that, to me, that seems like a good spot where you put a galactic in the mission, but you make those the long ones, right? Like the hour and 20 minutes, the hour and a half mission. Make them a little bit longer so that you have to wait longer. I mean, like leave them still at like 15%. Maybe a 5 or 10% chance of getting the mythics, and then like a 10 or 15% chance of getting something else, and crank it up to an hour and 20-minute type mission. That'll be all right. Yes, you're right. I should have. That other one just despawned on me. Remind me every once in a while so I don't let it despawn. Be ashamed to lose that one on you. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark off that my lap is at Beskar. And I'm going to start path 4 already, just so I can get a head start on what I'm going to need next. Oh, you're way off? Alright. Let me put it there, let me put it there. They gotta buff that too. That's ridiculous that you spend all that time and you get 80 chips. That's it. I mean, you get that every time you get chips on your scrap bench, man. They definitely gotta buff CB23 chips. Either make the mission faster or make the chips bigger. I'll smash your bench for a while. I don't know how much you're earning off of it, but you're just trying to get better droids anyways. Yeah, I better give you a hand, because I'm hoping by the time I get all the chips, you'll have enough to buy that blueprint. And then I'll rebirth, super rebirth then. That'll be 3 for 3 going to 30 on the path. And with this event this weekend, I should be able to get pretty close to going to level 30 on the 4th path as well. So what am I looking at the next one that's hard? A hard to find list. both the B2s, the ground mech, and Pollard, Gunrunner. Legendaries aren't even, they're on the hard to find list, but I don't even call legendaries hard to, hard to find. I think it's only ones I worry about hard to find are epics and mythics. Legendaries are just popping out of your scrap benches all the time. Alright, we should be getting the mythics on should be getting the mythics on the belt, or is my timer off? Oh, they're just all garbage mythics. That's why I didn't see any of them pop up. Well, that was just a garbage run of them, huh? Alright, let me take this guy. Take this guy. I'm going to just pop them all off here because I might just craft them all up. Let me just throw one on right now. Oh, Snow Mouse as well. Look at that whole run of mythics and all of them just common mythics. I think they need to do a buff there as well. It seems a little ridiculous to me that you wait 1 hour and then it just pumps out only defaults. They should be at least gold and above, if not diamond. It just doesn't seem right that you spend all that time and then just get down here and then an epic pops up. Oh, you did get the max level movement speed. And it's the epic I don't need. I'll be glad when I have all my flawless epics. Then I can stop looking at those. Then I only need to look at mythics. So you went and you maxed it all. What about your health and your damage? Did you max those out as well? You can be the sheriff of Droid Tycoon. Oh, from 10 to 18, you didn't feel like anything, huh? Yeah, I noticed that, for me, I noticed there was a fairly steep change the first 2 or 3 that I bought. And that's why I didn't buy more, because I wasn't really, I thought, man, it bumped up enough that I was scared that I'd be running around so fast. It would be more awkward to control your character. But then even yesterday when I bought several levels of it, I didn't really feel that much of an improvement. Epics I need for flawless. I would need, let me take a look at this Droid X, but I can tell you once I look at them all. I need, so I've got the ground mech, I've got low, I've got the amp walker, I've got sentry. I'm missing this one. I'm missing the optipod. I'm missing the gun runner. I'm missing R2. I'm missing the B2 Super, and then I'm missing all 3 on this page. So Strike Orb, Hull R, and Long Shot. I'm missing all of those. So I'm missing quite a few epics. I'm missing a lot. So I got a few super rebirths. I haven't got to the point that I'm going to start spending credits on those. I spent a few when they're cheap. I'm only like, I think a level 1 damage, and I've got level 3 on the health. I haven't bothered because they're really not worth it for me right now. Not unless I want to change up my gaming strategy and do what we were talking about yesterday, where I just become the marshal of Droid Town and just jump into public lobbies, and when somebody's griefing, you just go in there with your Mr. Bones and a galactic battle droid maxed out on damage and health, and just troll the troll until they leave. All right, we're almost at the 100 trillion mark, and we're still 22,000 chips away. It's gonna be a slow grind for the chips. Check out what that diamond epic is. No, it's always the ones I don't need. I got those, like the ground mech, the utilitech, and the... There's a galactic BB9. I'll bring that down to you too. I don't know if that's something you're going to need, Mr. DA, but it's a decent one. Or actually, I'll just throw it in my locker here instead of the Beskar. Oh, there's a Beskar Epic. There's a Beskar Epic. Hall R, I'll take it. You don't need that, do you, Mr. DA? I'll just throw it in front right now and... swap these around. Throw this guy out front. If you need that Beskar Haular, take it. I just put it there for... I'll craft it up for a flawless, but if you need it, take it for your progression. Smash this guy out. Yeah, take it, take it. More than welcome to have it. I was just gonna take it for flawless, and then I was gonna scrap it. So there's no point, Connor. If you need it, or Romeo, if you need it, it's yours, man. Alright, no flawless on that guy. Super nice of you, Nightwing, to just leave your alt account in here smashing on my bench. Oh, you're welcome, Romeo. I mean, my priority rank, if you need something for progression, everybody should get what they need for progression. Or the droid eggs. Because, I mean, I'm hunting the flawless, but it's kind of a waste. Because I know the chances of me getting the flawless on it are so slim. And all I'm going to do is scrap it right away. If I was early game and I needed it because it was a good earner, but right now I'm not swapping out any of my droids. I don't need any more credits. So it's not going to help me out at all. And the chance of me getting that flawless is so low. I don't know. I mean, yeah, if they make crystals buyable, but they shouldn't be. In my opinion. Well, I mean, I don't know. Should you make Nova crystals a purchasable item with credits if you had a ton of them? But I mean, I don't. They better make it so ridiculously unachievable that people don't. But I guess there's both sides of it. I mean, if they're trying to earn V-Bucks at the same time, I don't know. There's certain things I don't think should be purchasable. There should be certain things that you literally just have to grind for. There's no way you can get them without just grinding away. So we've got the trillion. All we're missing is 20,000 chips. That's a lot of chips. Let me grind these guys up, and then I think I'm going to fly around I'm just gonna write down how many chips I've got, and then I'm gonna fly around and see how long it takes to actually get those chips. I didn't really pay attention yesterday, but it didn't feel like I was getting a whole lot of chips flying around. Yeah, I agree, Raven. I mean, I understand their need to make some money and pay the developers for all the time and effort they put in. And I think they can still do that without making everything a purchasable item. There still needs to be something in the game that kind of shows the commitment that people have put into, well, I'll take him, into the game, the amount of time. I mean, things like that flawless paint, it's a good reward because there's no way you get that without actually having to put in a long grind. Okay, there's a few things like doubling up the flawless charm and stuff, but even to get the flawless charm, you had to work in order to get the credits or the Nova Crystals to buy it and spend on it. So it's not an easy one to get. I mean, I know when it first came out, I thought this is ridiculous. How are you ever going to get the amount you need? But now it doesn't seem so unachievable. Normally I wouldn't craft all these guys up, but I'm going to be killing a bunch of time anyways. Since Nightwing is so generously just smashing out chips for me. Yeah, I like these, like the event dynamics. It would be nice if they had something like that. Maybe the spawn rate isn't great, but I like having different ways to earn credits, chips. I'm glad they kind of buffed the crates. At least it makes you fly around a little bit. But having something like that permanent C-3PO event where you were fishing would be all right if it actually was skill-based. It'd be nice if there was something similar to the chopper event as well, because the chopper event was brilliant. That you could kind of time and strategize when you wanted a certain blueprint. You weren't guaranteed to get it in the variety you wanted or the variant you wanted, but at least it gave you an opportunity to hopefully get it. I liked it. Chopper event by far my favorite so far. Yeah, and honestly, that's the way it should be. You should never be able to buy the V-Bucks. I think what Pro Roller was saying was that maybe, or by Nova Crystals, I mean, I think what Pro Roller was alluding to is maybe you could like right now, I've got the 100 trillion I need for Rebirth, but maybe you could spend 100 trillion and get 20 Nova Crystals or something like that. Use your extra cash to buy Nova Crystals. Which would prompt people to maybe spend V-Bucks in order to get other perks. Oh, there's a Galactic Epic. What is this? Oh, Amp Walker. Already have that in Flawless. Do not need it. I've got lots of goodies up here too. A couple Beskar Amp Walkers, a Beskar Opti Strike. I've got the Galactic BB9. I've got that Beskar R7 there, if any of you guys need them as well. All right, let's put on Well, let's wait just a minute because this mission's going to rerun itself and I don't want to swap BB-8 out. How long we have? 1 minute 15. I'll just smash somebody else's bench for a few minutes until that drops, and then I'm going to go around and collect crates and just see how we do. Yeah, that'd be good too. Some flights for crystals. I really would wish they would buff the CB323 chips. Although I'm at the point where I don't really need crystals that much. I mean, I've got all the cool perks. All I'm using them for now really is just the critical chance amount and scrap value. Even then, I don't find it too terribly... I mean, up here at 30, it's a little grindy, but... Alright, that should be CB23. And a couple more droids from that Nova Crystal as well. Well, that wasn't CB23. There's CB23. Because like this, how many Nova Crystals are they going to give me? Well, that was a little better at least, but still. You wait 17 minutes and you get 300 Nova Crystals. Doesn't quite seem right. Alright, let's swap you up. Okay, so it's not going to be a true comparison because Nightwing is smashing away on my other bench, but it is now about 12 minutes after 11 and I've got 42,000. There's one right there. We'll see. We'll just collect everything there is. I'll try to pay attention and see what actual chips I get. Like I just got 1-in-1 chips. Oh, that's, you know why as well. I've got the wrong droids attached. Not paying attention again. Not paying attention. It is BB-8 I want. Not the chopper. Where's my chopper? Swap. There we go. But I got one chip off that crate. That's nothing. Yeah, for sure, Rovio. Take whatever's laying around in the base, man. Anything you want, it's yours. If you need something, you want the one that's the galactic one? If you want the galactic one, let me pop it out of there. Sorry, wasn't paying attention there. Let me pull it out front so I don't accidentally drop it on my bench. I've done that before. There you go. I've made that mistake before, trying to give it to somebody while I'm too close to my workbench. Hey Mofo, yeah, you can join the lobby, no problem, man. My username is, I don't know if you can see it at the bottom there, grind-geek, if you haven't already friend requested me. But yeah, you're more than welcome. There's 2 more spots in our lobby. You're more than welcome to jump in, man. Stalballs, how you doing? I had one. I don't know who it was with videos, but they needed it. I think it was Nightwing actually. They needed it for their progression too. And I had it, and they've been waiting forever for it, and I had it, and I went to drop it to them, and it smashed onto my bench. Man, I felt like an ass. Oh, Stabbles, you got so many more. I'm only 2 short now. I could have got all of them yesterday. I did hit up a couple people that offered they just hit me up out of nowhere and said they had all of them and they give them to me. So I hit them up and I got one each off of them. And then I traded a bunch and I'm down to the last two right now. And I know I can get both of them pretty much assured between Dark Knight and Lavish. I should be able to get both of them. Dark Knight for sure has one of them. I think Lavish has the Gem Demon as well. I'm missing Gem Demon. I'm missing the Cube Punk and the Cube Punk. Both Lavish and Dark Knight have them. Oh, you got another duck as well? I didn't do... Oh, did Kindles get kicked out? Oh no, Kindles, no, sorry, never mind. I got Kuntz mixed up with Kindles. Not really paying attention, but I'm getting like nothing in the way of chips, am I? I think all the chips I'm getting are just from the scrap bench. It's hard to tell. Alright, let's see. Not just credits. Alright, so I got lots of cash. We're now 3/4 of the way almost to my chip objective. Nothing in there. Sometimes there's one in the very back there. That's alright. I like to troll the stormtroopers anyways. Hey, Game Shock. I don't know if anybody knows, but everything I've read, it will be below Galactic. But I've seen so much speculation that it's either going to be between Rainbow and Beskar, or it'll be between Beskar and Galactic is the assumptions I think people are making. I haven't seen anything official. I don't get the impression it's going to be above Galactic, though. From anything I've read, I don't think it's going to be above Galactic. Yeah, I like to just run in there and run by them and get them all pissed off, and they shoot at you, and then the stormtroopers can't do anything. They got to do something with that because it's worthless. Nobody who goes in there in their right mind and fights those stormtroopers anymore. It's kind of a pointless one at this stage of the game. They've got to do some sort of a tweak to it, make them a little bit better. I don't recall ever seeing myself get Nova Crystals off of these missions either. Of these super crates. I didn't really pay attention though. Let's see what that's. A couple epics. Nice. R6 I don't need. R2. Anybody need this Galactic R2? Or I take it. I'm going to throw this R2 Galactic right here. I need it for Flawless. So I will grind it up for Flawless here in a few minutes if nobody needs it. But if you need it, go grab it. before I just throw it away. I'll do one round. I'll do one round around the whole base, Mr. DA, and if it's still there, then I'll craft it up. That gives anybody that possibly needs it for progression enough chance to go grab it. Although I think there's only one path that you use R2 on for progression. And he's not a great earner. I think he only earns like 12,000, so he's the same as you're better off getting one of those Galactic R7s or Beskar R7s or Beskar BB9s that are out front if you're looking for credits. Man, the sensitivity, I so have to get used to it. It's so touchy. I think it might even give me just the slightest amount of stick drift as well. Was there one there? Yeah, there was. All right, that's one loop around. We'll go see if that R2 is still there, then I'll craft it up. Better do it soon before I get 10 blueprints though. All right, it's still there. I'm crafting it. All right, 3/4 of the way on chips. Man, chips are still a grind. Still a grind. Yeah, have you had Mr. Bones and the Marshal? Although, how much does the Marshal give you? I didn't even check. Does the Marshal give you a good buff on health? Yeah, he just gives you the blueprint shield, whereas he gives you 2 times damage. I think you're better off having the Marshal and then, or having Mr. Bones and then having somebody like this guy with 300 max health. Although health is not an issue, you really just need damage on there. Oh, he's like John Wick. Yeah, I don't think I used him. I think I used Mr. Bones for the R2 event. I don't think I took IG down. I didn't realize he had a, like, for me, I didn't think he had another perk other than the shield. Dirty, no flawless. How many am I short now? A couple more. Let's go see what there is. Nothing decent there. We can go try. We can go try and see. Experiment while I'm waiting for chips. Actually, let me just go collect the chips that are there. I always forget to go collect, and then I end up losing some. Okay, I don't have that many there. Alright, swap you. Swap you. Swap you. Let's go see what that epic droid is first. No. Alright. Okay, so I got the Marshal. I mean, I wonder if you can just get like... hit these guys. I'm still getting used to the sensitivity. Now where did they move to? We'll go fight them again somewhere. It's not worth the amount of time you spend in order to kill them for the few amount of chips you get. Where'd they go? Yeah, they went over here. More up over here. Let's just see how my two droids do for killing them. I won't even shoot at them. We don't even shoot at them. They don't do anything. Well, now they do. You gotta hit them first. You gotta engage. Okay, so as soon as you engage one, then they... Oh, I let them kill me too. How was that? For terrible. So as soon as you engage them, then they attack. But they only attack one at a time. Even though I don't have the right droids. I'm sure it's just going to give me credits anyways. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So once I hit him, alright, so as long as you engage one, as soon as you engage somebody, then they attack that one, but then they stop. Alright, idiots. Okay, so I engage two, do they kill both of them? No, they only killed the last one. So basically you just gotta hit one, and then you gotta wait until they kill him, hit one, wait until they kill him. Alright, let's take a, you wanna see my settings? What are my settings? Controller settings. So on my tweak zone, I've got always on. I don't build, so I don't have it on building. I left it at 13 and 1.2. I think those are the defaults on the tweak zone settings. Then on my sensitivity, I've got the horizontal vertical at 22, and then the boost at 0. And then I like for the aim down sights, I almost always aim down the sights. So I've got them both at 8, and then I got 0 and 2, which is what was recommended. Which ones, Mr. DA? The tweak zone? To what? What should I be bringing them up to? Where is aim assist though? I don't think there is an aim assist on. Let me take a look through. Tweak zones. Dead zones. There's aim assist. 100% on aim assist, 100% on aim assist strength. So those two aim assists are already maxed out at 100%. Tweak zone 30 on both. All right, we'll see. I got to remember what I changed. I had to reset everything. Oh, you can't go. This one's small numbers. Let's go to 2. How's that? 30% and 2. All right. Let's go find, let's go get my jetpack here. There was a Galactic Legendary on the belt, guys. So grab a jetpack. It's easier to fly around to wherever these guys might be. Follow here. I killed them faster than before. Maybe it was better. I don't know. I have to jump in Battle Royale to really test. These guys aren't a true comparison. Not a good comparison with those guys. I need to get in where somebody actually fights with me. I'm assuming you don't still need a B2 Super. There is a B2 Super there. I'm assuming that was a long time ago and now you don't need it. Let me swap these guys back. Actually, I want to swap you first. Yeah, swap you first. I wish they would ask you which one you want to swap like they do when you go to chip things up, rather than have to play the swap around game. Alright, I got both of those. Boom, boom. Craft that guy up. I got a couple more. I might as well get that Nova Crystal while I'm here. I want to see the numbers again. Settings. I don't like how they default the creative options to end game. I've hit that by accident. All right, so under tweak zone, always on 30 and 2 I've got it at. Advanced sensitivity, I don't think I messed with this at all. I think I just left this exactly the way it was. Other than linear, I changed it from exponential to linear. I did that. There's my percentages there. For down sight. And there is my percentages for the just the advanced sensitivity, look sensitivity. Oh, nice. What did I do with that B2 Super? Did I throw it somewhere? Gone. Somebody needed it. Perfect. Yes. All right. B2 Super. Boughten. R2's boughten. R4 is bought. What else is new? And you got a whole stash. I didn't do any of that for my next one. I should have been doing that already. That's all of them? All right. I should be doing that as well. Looking at what all the ones I need. go to 40 on the tweak zone. All right, we'll try it. The Galactic Mythic, this one, the Tritech, I was saving that for Mr. DA. He was trying to earn enough for that one, this Tritech. You still need that, Mr. DA? Yeah, I just put it in there for him. He needed it earlier and couldn't afford it, so I just stashed it away. Where are we at? Where are we at? We need 10,000 more chips. Man, it's a slow grind for those chips. And I need a couple more droids. Probably 3 in order to get that. And then I'm going to reset them as well. Hopefully the next ones are even easier. I think I'm just going to throw 3 of anything on at this point. Three fast ones. Man, I'm sure I've got a little bit of stick drift in there as well. I meant to throw that at the workstation, it totally went by. If it's at my base, you can have the mono walker. You can have anything from my base, man. I don't need anything that's in my base. The only thing I need is chips. I got a mono walker up there. It's rainbow though. There's that one done. Please don't make me craft 40 droids. Please don't make me craft 40 droids. Please don't make me craft 40 droids. Alright, I can deal with that. Dancing Cantina, 5 epic, 3 rainbow. That I can deal with. Oh yeah, it's 20 droids now. Still is too many. Still too many. Okay, there's one of the epics. Although I guess I'm going to have to craft up, well, like 12 of them right now anyways. No, 8 of them. Still better than 20. Yeah, I forgot. They cut it in half, didn't they? All right. I don't need this Tritech, so I'm... Mr. DA, if you wanted it, it's out in the middle. If not, you said anybody else can have it, so it's also out in the middle. So I just threw it out in the middle. Anybody wants it, they can take it. All right, I'm going to take a look. I think I'm going to do the same thing you were doing and rack up a bunch of these lower level ones that I need. Well, I've got the chance. What am I looking for? I'd be looking for Ground Mechs, B2 Heavy, Super, Utilitech, Amp Walker, Haular, Gunrunner, and Strike Orb. I think I'll see about getting a bunch of those, and I'll just start sticking them away. I don't need BB. I never pre-planned that far ahead, that I pre-planned my next cycle this cycle. D2 heavy. It's not a very good one though. I'm just gonna craft him up. I need him, but I'm not gonna keep a low level guy. If I find rainbow ones or something, I'll keep them. Guess I better get back to smashing for chips as well here. Let me just get my Nova Crystals first. Diamond. I'm just gonna smash my own bench for a moment just so I can see the belt. I can grab everything I need so I can get those last couple Nova Crystals. Oh, I'm gonna save that guy for later. I do need the gun runner on my next round, so I'll try that. At least stick one of them in there. Two more epics, two more rainbows. There's one rainbow. There's two rainbows. Stupid R2, that's why it doesn't. I always forget he has two barrels and I try to reset them. Two crates, and I always try to reset them and do my little dance instead. Right, where are you? Hey Paul, how you doing, man? Yeah, 20 is way better than 40. 40 was too many. I mean, it used to be 100, wasn't it? There was like 100 you had to craft. It was ridiculous. There's a galactic monowalker here, guys. should be getting Galactics and Beskars in 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I wish they would upgrade the scrap bench. You could buy another scrap bench level so you could start getting Beskars off the scrap bench as well. Well, that might make it too easy. I don't find that I have too much of trouble getting the Beskars. It's the Mythics that are the challenge. I'm going to take this ball core because I do need him. Next round, what else was there? 2 BB. I think I need that guy as well. I'll take him. B1 security, I need that guy as well. Oh, don't get stuck there, come on. Don't need the alt. Mouse I don't care about. I-10 I don't care about. B2 Super, I'll take this. Alright, we'll get ourselves a little bit pre-established for the next one, because as soon as I get those extra... Because I have to remember to keep picking these up, though. Let's craft you up. Nobody's taking that Tri-Tech, man. It's still sitting there. One of you guys better grab it or it's going to disappear. I'll go pick it up again, but somebody needs to grab that guy. Can't just leave him sitting around out here. You know, you either got a really weak lobby or a really strong lobby when nobody's picking up a galactic mythic. Oh, it's a Motrak in what? Galactic? Yeah, Motrak Galactic, yes. Hopefully you find it. I don't know if you're like me. I try to get them all organically. I try to get them all by finding them on the belt or giving them somebody giving them to me rather than chipping them up. Because you can always chip them up to get them, but I kind of like to find the actual blueprint. That's why I really like the chopper event, because you could kind of control that. You could, the ones you needed, you just wait. I just stacked up my galactic scraps and just waited until the blueprints came out there, and I'd throw 3 or 4 galactic scraps at it and see what came off the belt. Worked out pretty good. All right, I need one more epic here. In battle. Thought it was B1 heavy for a second. honestly, I got the super crates, Rovio, so I could get the hats. I honestly don't find if you're getting it to get the hats, then it's worth it. If you're getting it to get the Nova crystals and the chips, I personally don't find it's worth it. I saw a lot of people in Reddit saying it's the best way to farm chips. They're getting like 50,000 an hour in chips and like 20 Nova crystals. I honestly don't think I've got a Nova crystal off them at all yet. And I definitely am not getting 50,000 chips an hour off of them. So if you're doing it for those, I don't think it's worthwhile. But if you want the hats, then it's worthwhile. But it is another way to get credits other than just the normal smashing away at the scrap bench. You can get more there as well. So, all right, I'm gonna go smash one of you guys' benches. I don't know who needs it more. You look like you need more help. You're not quite leveled up enough. Hopefully, I'll smash here until I find out if you have 60 chips or not on your scrap bench. If you don't have 60, I'm going somewhere else. Yeah, I got the rainbow hats, the diamond hats, the gold hats. I got them all now. I think credits aren't too bad, but I'm not struggling with credits too much just from the scrap bench. But I think you definitely get some chips. I think it's you get 600. You can get 600 times 3, so like 1,800 chips if you get them on a rainbow, and you've got BB-8 and DJ Rex equipped. But if you don't have them equipped, you get less. But I mean, 1,800 isn't too bad, but you don't get them that often is the problem. I get them very seldom. I mean, I'll go back to doing that. Let me run around. I got those two guys equipped. Let me go run around and get them. Oh, you need a gun runner? I've got one I stashed away here if you want it. I got a gold gun runner. Does that help you? All right. Let me just throw them out here somewhere. I was saving them for my next one, but I'm sure I can get another one before then. Oh, I need an amp blocker. I'll do that instead. And you're welcome, man. No problem. Yeah, I'll run around and see. We'll do this again. I'm not overly impressed with the amount of chips I get, but it can't be any worse than that. Wait 16 minutes and you get 80 chips there. That would be a good perk for the future, Stalbos. Having one where you could have some of them carry over would be a nice perk. Like there, I literally got like, I mean, that was a base crate. So I got 3 chips on a base crate, 1, 1, and 1, which you don't expect to get much on the base crate. So I got 3 chips for a default. I get them just so they might respawn rainbow the next time. Nothing there. Yeah, I definitely just had extra money to spend or extra Nova crystals to spend. I could have used it somewhere else, but I got to the point where I like completing them all off, so there's nothing left to. Like when I go to my Nova shop, I like when they're completely bought up and there's no more progression on them. So I wanted to close it out as well. So I see that something's glitched. I mean, like even there, like the amount of time you spend to hack that thing. And you only get 45 for it. Let's see. So I only got 600 and 600. It only doubled. It didn't triple for that one for some reason. So 1,200 chips. I mean, it's still all right if you can get it. There is a rainbow mythic that just hit the belt. 2 rainbow mythics. Or sorry, diamond mythics. Sorry, not rainbow, diamonds. See, everybody's over there already. So. This means somebody pulled them all off. I got both those in flawless. That guy's in flawless. I don't have you in flawless. Unlikely I'm going to get you in flawless from this guy either, but we'll throw you on. Oh, just as I'm about to take off again, then epic comes. And it's always the... Every time I run a long distance, it's always the epic I don't need. Somewhere over here, and there's nothing there. Where'd we all go? There's the one. Yeah, I just don't, for chips, I don't think you get them enough. Cash, I think it's all right. Like, I mean, that's all right. 40 billion. You look for credits, I think it pays off. A different way to earn credits, not a very good way to earn anything else. And these I honestly don't think they're worth the time because you gotta wait while he hacks it and then interact. It gives you more in cash. So if you want cash, it's not a bad wait. Chips, it wasn't worthwhile. Only 45 chips off it. One that I already got. Those. All right, just under 5,000 chips left. Hey, Lavish, I was looking for you last night. Dark Knight and I were both looking for you. We were trading our sprites. It showed you were in the launcher, so I sent you a message, but it looked like you've been away for a while. No worries. No worries. I went and hit up a few of the people that had offered to give me sprites, and I took one each from them, so I wasn't feeling like I was taking advantage of them. And then I managed to to get. I only got 2 left. I've got that Galactic Punk, which I know you have, and then Dark Knight also managed to get the Galactic Punk overnight, and then I'm missing the Gem Demon. Those are the only ones I'm missing now. Granddad Ghost. I mean, usernames are always hard to work with. I mean, my original usernames, I don't use them anymore, and I've had many. I had to put a lot of. I mean, I spent like a week before I came up with this one because I knew I was going to start to publish YouTube videos at that point, and I thought, you know, I wanted to come up with something that actually. I wanted something that I didn't have to put a bunch of numbers into. That was important to me. I didn't want to have a whole bunch of numbers in there. Oh, there's a Strike Orb and an R2. I'll take that R2 if nobody's taking it. I'll take the Strike Orb if nobody takes it as well, but nobody needs this R2? If you need it, take it. I'm just going to craft it for Flawless. So the chance of me getting a Flawless is slim to almost none. All right, I'll take that as it's mine. But yeah, it takes. And the other side, I tried to get something that was I could get across multiple platforms. Now it's hard, right? I mean, my Twitch, I had to add gaming at the end, so it was GrindGeek Gaming. I had to put the dash on PlayStation, but everything else like YouTube and oh, perfect, B2 Super, thank you very much. YouTube and Discord and Reddit, I got GrindGeek in there, but yeah, you had to. It's hard to get something that's consistent across all social media. Nightwing, you dropped out. Thank you very much for the help, though, man. Sell that guy off. Throw on this R2. Or you could change it to something like instead of ghost, like just change it to an old man. So you've been eliminated by an old man. That'd be perfect, dude. Something so it just totally trolls them every time you get eliminated. That'd be hilarious. No, nothing on that one. B2 Super. Throw him on there. Maybe we'll get it there. Oh, you're all just glitter frats. Or glitter farts. Glitter farts. Yes. You got interesting usernames. Not there either. All right, 4,000 away now. Man, the chip grind. This is the second time I felt like I just ended up grinding forever for chips. I don't know if this is worth it. It is when you get it on a rainbow, but you get them so seldom. I didn't see how much that was. It was chips though. Oh, I think Mr. DA smashing my bench. That'll help as well. $3,000 left. We're so done. Glad to be done with this one. I definitely think it's getting more chips off the scrap bench than I'm getting off of these missions. Oh, it is 1800. Okay, that's actually a big hit. When you get them there, that is a big hit. I mean, that just puts me just shy. So now all of a sudden I see the light at the end of the rainbow. Or the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. Pot at the end of the rainbow. Gotta make sure I don't mix up my, I don't know what you call those, right? The analogies. Now watch, I'll get another one for 1800. Ah, boom, there we go. That is enough chips. Ah, thankfully, done. I mean, I guess it's all luck. But I guess if you get enough of them that does give you chips, it is fairly decent. I just don't have the same feeling that it gives me a whole bunch. All right, let's swap you around. Oh, I lost my 2BB. I probably had too many blueprints and I lost them. That's all right. All right, let's chip that lap up. One more time. There he goes. Now I can rebirth. Actually, what is my... I just want to check and see what my earnings are now. All right, so it's 232. It takes me like 256 or something, I think. All right, rebirth there. That is it. I am maxed out. No more rebirths there. Okay, that's 3 in a row, though. Path 1, Path 2, Path 3. I have maxed them all out. Let me take all these things out. I'm just going to stick them over here. Grab that Utilitech I just saw as well. And that B2 Super. And oh, there's a 2BB. All right, those are the ones. Mr. DA, can you pick all those things up, or somebody pick them all up? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. Somebody can pick those 6 up and just leave them right here outside my base. Then I'll rebirth, and I'll have them for when I come back in. Please give me help. Is there anything really expensive there? 31 million is about the most, so shouldn't be take me too long to be able to get that. Just yeah, that one, and then the ball core is the last one. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go and super rebirth right now. And I'll buy those back before they get lost. Or try to buy them back before they get lost. All right, so ID10 pit and DRK1 probe. There's all my Nova crystals. Give me the next animation here. What is this one, like 35? All right, up to 35. Let's go to the Nova shop really quick. Featured critical chance is 210. Why do I do that? Critical amount is 210, so both of those are the same. And what is the oh no, the workshop? What is my scrap value? 205 for scrap value. I think I'm going to go with the scrap value then. It's the low one. We're done with that one. All right. That's good enough. Let's get busy before all those blueprints disappear. Boom. All right. ID10, Pit, and DRK1. There's DRK1. Do I have it? Oh, it's 12K. I'm not going to be able to get 12K yet. I got to throw one droid on there and then you get 12K. Might as well open this up. Open that up. Got one worker station. There's Pit. Let's grab him. That'll make a world of difference right there. Oh, somebody... What happened to all my blueprints, man? They're all gone. That didn't work out. Oh, maybe they were too close to my base, maybe? Oh, why did I sell him? Ah, I'm an idiot. There, we'll take the DRK1. Maybe they were too close to my base. That's why I lost them all. I'll have to remember that for next time then. Okay, that'll make a huge difference right there. Now I can start to open up everything like crazy. It's amazing how one droid can make such a difference. Both of those. Man, I'm a little annoyed about that now. Lost both of those. Just rebirth right away. Alright. That one, rebirth. I had that Galactic 2BB and I lost him. You're doing perfect right now. Yeah, somebody else picked them up. They were all picked up by you guys, and then they just all disappeared. But they were right beside my base, so they might have been... I think some of them were within the blue there, so that might have been what caused the problem, right? It could have been my own fault for placing them all there. I'll have to pay attention in the future. All right, so we need 2BB, R3, and Senate hover cam. There is the Senate. Oh, let's get this guy. Oh, I don't have 6.3 million yet. Actually, if we've got that much, we're almost to the point. I'm just gonna buy my iconics right now. Work. Get Chopper, get BB-8. There we go. A learning lesson. I don't normally pre-plan that far ahead. Man, I just had a Galactic 2BB and now I've got a default 2BB. Oh, there's a better one. Somebody already got it for me. Thank you very much. Diamond 2BB. And the hover cam. That guy as well, but I'll take him. Do I need this guy? BDX? I do, and he is rainbow. Throw him on. That was a good score to pop up into my hand. Yeah, they did buy it. I think I just put it too close. I think I just put him too close to the base. I didn't really pay attention. I think they probably need to be outside of this blue ring, and that's probably what messed it up. I put them there, and then of course when everybody bought them for me, they just put them right back in the exact same spot. So a learning lesson for next time. A learning lesson for all of you guys too. Don't put them inside the blue ring of your base. But it's really weird, like a bunch of the other blueprints, like this, they all stayed in there. It was just the ones that that I put within the blue ring. Well, no, that's weird too. That doesn't make much sense. Why would some of the rainbows stay but not the other ones? I don't know. These guys are all like garbage. I'm just gonna put them in the lounge. Lounge. Alright, let's open all that up. Get CB23 working here. $31 million. I can get that. I can get that. $31 million. There you go. B2 Super. Perfect. I need that guy. That's one of the ones I had stored over there. The only one I'm really miffed about is the Galactic 2BB, man. That'd have been a great pickaxe droid. Now better R8 comes out, I'll grab that. Where's the R8 here? Not that one, that one. And my slight little bit of pre-planning totally got foiled there. Ball core, I think I already had, didn't I? I had one earlier. I don't know if I grabbed another one yet. Let's grab these guys. Because I am going to need a ball core. Put you to work. What do I need that? I don't think I need that one. Utilitech. Oh, there's an R4. I'll grab that. Utilitech I'll just grab and throw them in my locker. I'd rather get a better one. But we'll save them. Just get my R4 is diamond. lost track of where I'm at. Where am I at? R5 and R8. And R8 I have already, yes? I have them in like rainbow or something. I only need them in diamond. Okay, R5 is what I need. There's an R7. Oh, I can afford it as well. Let's take that guy. Big earner. There's my R5. Let's put you in the lounge. Actually, I'm going to swap you out and take you to what? Rainbow right now. B1 heavy. Do I need that guy? No, I do not. We'll leave him behind. Take a strike orb though. I don't know if I need him. I do need a strike orb. And I'll need it in Beskar, but we'll take him anyways because he might give me a mythic. Before I finish off here though, what does this guy cost me? 348. I can buy him. All right, there we go. Let's put you to work. No, we'll just put you in the lounge, I guess, because we got no spot to put you to work. Make him my companion, throw you on there, and then we'll rebirth. Boom. Let's not throw that money away. Grab this R9. Should be able to... Hold on. Do I need a ground mech? I do need a ground mech as well. I think I need a B1 security as well. Sentry. I do not need the sentry. It doesn't look like. All right. Oh, there we go. This is better than the one I had before. There is a 14 billion mono walker in Beskar on the belt. I don't know if anybody else needs it, but if you don't need it, I would take it if somebody else grabs it off of there. I gotta get this. I hate how long this thing takes when you rebirth. I wish they would get rid of that and just make it like how fast it normally is, not this slow thing. Now it just takes forever, huh? Something else just popped up. What was it? Back to where I'm at. What is my current level? B1 security I already got. B1 battle. B1 security. Okay, B1 security I already got in Beskar. I don't need to worry about that. Hull R. I do need a Hull R. Not yet, but I will. R9 I need right now. Boom. Getting messy in here. I don't even have any spot for these guys right now. Stick you in the locker too if I got a space. Get rid of you because I threw a gold one down somewhere. Alright, let's get some of these things finished off. I'm running out of room here. Okay, B1 battle, you're gonna have to wait a minute. Don't want to waste these splashes with how long they take to regenerate. Okay, let's go get that B1 battle. Where is he? Stick you there for the moment. And we need to get you. Alright, mark that off. R9 in gold. P1 security in Beskar. We'll put you to work. Let me go clean up some garbage here again. For sure you can go away. You can go away. Oh, look at that. Just in time. Saved me a couple chips. And this early game is so hard to keep up with. What do I need? Okay, now I should be able to rebirth. I got 1 billion already, though. Where's my B1 security? Sitting here, isn't he? Yes, there he is. Now I can rebirth. I think I'm just going to go and do it. Even though I got 1 billion, it's not worth waiting. Man, this early game, my base is such a mess all the time. Okay, there's R3, and it's in diamond, which I am still low on. I think it's, no, that should be, I should be able to rebirth right now. All right, there we go, boom. Okay, R5, I've got it. I just got to find it and chip it up, and then we can go up one more level. Where's R5? R3, I think R5 is working somewhere. And it should be a gold R5. Let's see if I can find that guy. Oh, let's open that up. Should be gold, but I got him so messed up now. Hey, don't try it. No, that's R3. Oh, he's... Oh, they are... you know what I want to do with this guy, though? I want to put this guy to work here. I don't have one. Thank you very much for smashing that guy out for me. I appreciate that. Put you in the lounge. We'll sell the other one off. Because I don't have an R5. I thought I did. I don't see it anywhere, though. Sorry, while I wait for him. Well, I must have him somewhere because it says I'm ready to rebirth already. Well, it's R4. No wonder. No, R5. Never mind. Never mind. It's all chaos. I don't know where anything is, but if it lets me rebirth, I'm going to rebirth anyways. Oh, there he is. Yeah, look at that. You know more about what's going on in my base than I do. All right, I should just need an R9 up to diamond. Let me just double check here, make sure that I'm all right. R9 up to diamond. There is an R9 somewhere. Or 8. That's the 5. That's the 3. Oh man. Mr. D, how do you keep track of my base better than I keep track of my own base? Okay, R9, need him up to diamond. All right, rebirth ready already. Okay, R3 and 2BB. I just gotta chip them up and I'm good to go. Swap this guy back again. Yeah, I should start paying attention to how they actually look. Like all the I mean, the ones that are very unique, it's fairly easy. It's the it's all these R units that look all identical to each other that I stopped paying. I didn't really pay attention to you that much. Okay, let's swap you. We'll take you to Rainbow. I guess I need to do a little study on my R units. All right, so that's the R3 to Rainbow. 2BB. Let's get him up to Rainbow as well. Did I craft 2BB up? I must have. All right, should be able to rebirth there. Do I need a low? I don't think I do. No. Telltech, I don't need 2BB. I've got out there. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right, let's just rebirth. All right, R4. Just need to chip him up. I know that R4 has got the square head on it. Put you to work. That's not the R4, but it does have a square head like that. Thank you, my companion. I think you're up here. There we go. Take him to Rainbow. I can rebirth there. I'm going to get stalled here pretty quick, I think, though. This one's a fast one because you get so many of those R units. They're so quick to upgrade. Okay, now I'm stalled. Track R and ground mech. I don't think I have either one of those. Yeah, so T, when you super rebirth, when you super rebirth, it gets rid of, like every time you super rebirth here, you can see it's adding the multiplier of 65%. So, and every time you do like a normal rebirth and level up, it adds more and adds more and it adds more. And when you get up to around 30, it's adding like 200 and something percent. So it's getting really huge. And that's what gave me the 104.9, all these additional multipliers. And then when you super rebirth, it gets rid of all of these ones and it replaces, let me just go to my, my screenshots here because I took a screenshot. Super small to see there, but when you super rebirth, you lose all those ones from the regular multipliers and you gain this one of 508%, it looks like, in there. So I'll gain that one and that'll now be permanent on and on. So like when you notice, whenever I rebirth here, it would have been somewhere around in the 80s somewhere. The next time I super rebirth, it'll be a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher. So it gets bigger and bigger throughout the cycle, and as soon as you super rebirth, it drops back to the base level plus whatever you get for the super rebirth. So it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger the more you go on with the game. But every time you super rebirth, it does drop off. It does drop off back to where it was before, if that makes sense. And it's kind of misleading. Like when they say that 500%, I think that's bringing it up. I think my interpretation is 500% means like 5 on that multiplier. So it would have been like 84.3 and now it's 89.3. I think that's how it works. Oh, thank you very much. That's what I need. I'll just throw them on this bench. All right, so track R I've got. Thank you very much. In Beskar. I won't need him again, so I just need a ground mech now. Yeah, 500 is 5 times. So yeah, so each time you do that, so you'll watch, the next time I bring it up, it'll be like 60 or 70, so I'll bump it up a little bit. And throughout the whole, like level 0 to level 30 on your normal rebirths, it goes up a lot. It goes up like 30 or plus, right? Oh, there's a track R, default, but I'll take it. And that's where, I mean, it is, I don't know why they do it in percentages and then they do it in a multiplication there. Because that's one of those things, like in the Nova shop too, you can buy this, the credit percentage, and it looks like big numbers. Like you can buy 20%, 40, 60, 80, and it was super cheap, and you're thinking, oh man, that's huge. But I mean, when you're buying at 20%, it's actually only 0.2 on that multiplier. And I don't know why they do those differently. Why they don't make them, oh, an R6? Do I need an R6? I don't, I'll take it for earning value, but I don't need it in my progression. I need some earners right now anyways, so might as well stick them on there. Yeah, no worries, TM. I think, but I'm, oh, there's a ground mech. All sorts of goodies. You know what I did? I just crafted up that track R, and that's the one you just gave me, isn't it? I just took a base one. I got distracted, didn't pay attention. You gave me a track R in Beskar. I crafted that guy up anyways, thinking it was this one. Oh, an R2. Nice. I'll take R2 as well. Work. You can't jump. Like, you can't jump up and down. Finish this guy up. I get glitched sometimes where I can't interact with anything. Like if you're, especially when I'm doing missions, I find quite a lot. You know, like when you go to collect a mission, and it kind of gives you this distant view from up above. Sometimes I have that glitch out, and then I can't get out of it, and I can't interact with anything else. I've had that happen a few times. Well, now they're just flying out here, these things. So ground mech. Let me do that one. I got that one diamond. Forgot to mark it off. And then the only way I can get out of it is to back out to the lobby. All right, what do I need? Anything else? I think I just got to chip up the Senate hover cam. Oh, but I think I said on hover cam and Beskar just came out, so I didn't even have to chip it up. Even better. Oh, but I don't have... What do I do? If I didn't have enough money, it wouldn't let me grab it for a second. No worries. Yeah, sometimes it does glitch out. I try to be a little bit. I say I try to be a little bit slower when I do it, but I don't do a very good job of it. And then it's been a while since it happened, but I know it's a common glitch that people get. I've seen it. Other people report it as well. All right, Utilitech. I got to craft that up now. I've got one. That's that guy. Utilitech. Let's throw you on. Well, thanks for the Mecha Droid as well. Better run those ones up too, huh? R7. R7 I got in Rainbow. Mecha Droid I've got in Rainbow as well. Utilitech I have got in gold. All right, so I'm just missing a B2 heavy at this point. I gotta go sell some stuff here. What I got up here that's garbage. Probably this R4. No, even this guy. BDX Explorer, can I sell you off? Yes, we can sell you off. All right, that's it. Just a B2 heavy I need, and then I can bump up again. So in the meantime, I might as well craft up some of these other ones, because I do need all of these things. BB9 I'll need. Throw you there. Mark him off. Opti Strike, Rainbow, I'll need that as well. So we'll go and get you and mark you off as well. I don't have money. Now we got money. Oh, roller. Do I need that as well? I will need that. Mark that as a rainbow. No, not chopper. Let me put that in the locker for right now. Now they got all my workbenches busy. What do I got? Chopper and BB-8. Where's my... I don't know who my best droid is, but we'll just swap around with you. No. Swap these two. Swap you two. And swap again. There we go. Now that's the two droids I want. Get all these long ones done. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few little weird glitches, Stalvos, that they don't. I don't know what happens with them, why they get buggered like that. It is super annoying. I don't know if it's on Droid Tycoon side or if it's on Epic's side. Epic has so many bugs that I wouldn't be surprised it's on their side. Like I've noticed this season that when you're going to select anything or do any of the filters, they really dampen it. You can barely even see what's happening. Like if I want to filter my skins and stuff and you're trying to go to like the latest or buy a variant or a season or a series, it's so faint you can barely even tell what you're clicking on. And I think that's Epic because it's also the same thing when you go to your droids, your iconics, and you're trying to select them. You can barely see the iconic which one you're trying to select. So I'm at 10. I don't know how far I'll get today. I'm feeling hungry. It's kind of like lunchtime almost. Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened there. I must have bumped my button. Wasn't meaning to shoot at you. Okay, that's some garbage up here. Pretty sure I can sell this guy. R9. Safe to sell. Put you somewhere. That's the Beskar one, so for sure I can sell this one. Put you to work. Let's throw you on that one. Yeah, there is a ton of bugs this season. Nothing huge, but little annoying ones. Alright, so what am I missing as my tough points here? Amp Walker, Hauler, I've got a base version there somewhere, I think. So Amp Walker and Gun Runner are going to be my two hold-up points. I'll just go run around out here and look at some of these rainbows for a second. Oh, there's a Hauler. It's even better. I'll take that Hauler. Throw that one away. Let me mark these off on my sheet here. Hauler. I own it in Rainbow. I'd have to chip it up, but that's still better than what I had. Mono Walker, I'm going to take that guy. Let's mark him off on my list. Rainbow. There's a B2RP out there. Oh, there. Yeah, I was just about to go get that as well. B2RP and Rainbow. I need a Cyclograv. There's one over there. What is that thing? I don't even know what that is. It's just blue, a blueprint. I want to pick it up just to see what it is. Oh, it won't even let me pick it up. Oh, there it is. Let me go see what's down at the other end here. Got one of you. Opti Strike I've got. That I've got. Alright, so the only legendary I'm missing is the Cyclograv. I'm not too worried about that because you usually get a whole ton of them. Oh, you even got a better Hauler. Thank you very much. I'll take that. It's just like a swap and shop here, man. You just get one out of the way, another one pops in. All right, Hull R in Beskar. That's the version I'm going to need even, so I won't even need to chip him up later. That's good. Okay, where am I back to? So we are... All we're missing is a B2 heavy. I'll go and smash out... Actually, I think I'll just throw that B2RB. What is that? Oh, Cyclograph. All right, we'll just throw you on there right now. Look at that. I've got all my legendaries already then. All my legendaries. I'm just missing a B2 heavy, an amp walker, and a gun runner. And that'll be all of my epics. Better start looking at mythics here pretty quick. I'm going to get to 30. Now I've got so many billions, I better go to R2 as well. I think I'll get R2 and put him to work. Who can I sell from up here? 420. Yeah, I'll just sell you off. Definitely don't need you anymore. Let's move BB-8 down there. Let's just put you to work in that spot for a moment. So I clear the spot for R2. I'll swap those two up and get him running the 20 billion missions. All right, man, I should be in good shape by the time I get all these rainbow legendaries done. Thank you very much for knocking out my proto roller. I don't even feel like these things are too grindy anymore. I used to hate doing the rainbows, but with a little bit of with that chopper and then the critical chance, critical amount, I've barely even got them up. But even with those, it seems like it's way less time to do them now. Bearable again. And I complained about all the chips that I stuck into that crafting speed, but I find that when I'm going AFK, I quite like it actually. If I make a point, like when I was on holiday and I would come back and instead of having to wait like 6 hours, you just wait like 3 hours and it was done. It was quite nice, especially if you threw on some of the better droids, worker droids. Things would get crafted out very fast. What was it? It was out here. Oh, somebody grabbed it. Saw there was a rainbow epic of some sort. Don't need the B1 heavy. Don't need any of those. What about this guy? No, he's not on the list. Spot there is free. There it is. All right. We're gonna find a spot for this guy. Yeah, it'll be you. Throw him on. DA, you are a machine cranking through all my stuff. Pretty sure I don't need R4 anymore. Let me double check. You're good to sell. There's always going to be one that just holds you up, huh? That's going to give me a good chance to get all these ones knocked out. By the time I get these last three or four crafted up, though, I'm hoping it comes by then. I could also pull my daily. I bet you it would come out of my daily. Still not. Man, that's so long and so slow for that refresh rate. It's my never-ending gripe is that one. Thank you very much. Where can I put this guy? Pretty sure I don't need R2. Let me just double check though, make sure all droids. No, don't need them. This one I'll craft up though, because he could give me a flawless. And I'm sure there's somewhere up top that he'll be alright. If I can just get this B2 heavy, I have enough to go up like 3 or 4 levels all at once. Let me go see what I can clean up here. Get you restarted. Oh, I didn't put the right droid on. That's okay. It's not that many chips you lose out on anyways. Just leave you there. Actually, I'm just gonna do a quick swap up with these guys. I don't like having BB-8 in one of these mission slots. Then we can run you on a 20 billion mission as well. Utilitech, do I need this guy still? I think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna need him still, but I think I'm gonna put him in the lounge. I'll put that R unit up here. R2, gotta work. Oh, I just threw the splash. I won't waste the splash, I'll use it on this instead. Alright, the Mono Walker is done. Where can I put him? 120. Pretty sure I don't need BDX. I do not. I need that guy. Oh, and a flawless. And a flawless. Look at that. How nice is that? That should give me 49. 49 flawless. Yeah, 49. One more for the paint job. That was a good score. I'm very happy about that. give me the blueprint. Give me the blueprint. No. You might give me a blueprint, but not the one I want. No. No luck. Don't need an R9. Don't need a BB9. Where can we put you to work? 9,000. Let's just put you in the lounge. I'll put you to work there instead. Oh, that's nice. One more done. All right, let's go take a look around and see what is out here that I might want. Thank you very much, Raven. It's always nice to get a flawless at this point. I don't get very many flawless anymore. Get the B2 Super, but not the heavy. What's back here? All right, man. I got every legendary crafted up. Guess it's time to start looking for mythics at this point. What are you pinging? I know you're trying to tell me something. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me. Senate hover cam. Got it. Sell all rare and common. Sell them. I still need this guy, I think. Maybe not. Oh, I can sell. You're right. I can sell all those ones, but they don't earn me anything anyways. I might as well. You're right. I might as well make some space. Don't need him. R6. He still earns half decent. We'll keep him for a bit. I'm going to double check. B1 security. I don't need him either. Yes. Correct. This guy I definitely don't need. Him I don't need. Both of these I still need. B2 Super. B2 Super I need right now. Utilitech I still need later in like a Beskar or something. Yeah, I got space. I just got nothing to put in the space. I make, at this level, I make so much credit. I don't bother, like, once I have one BB9, I don't bother crafting up another BB9 Rainbow until I get to the point that I get a Beskar or a Galactic. Once I get to a higher level, then I start needing those credits. Man, is somebody pulling off all these blueprints, or it's just every time I come down here, there's none at the end of the belt? Don't need a Rick 1200, unfortunately. You know what I need to do? I need to pull up my Excel sheet where I track all my flawless and mark that guy off, so I know that he's good now. Even with all these trackers, I still got to have an Excel sheet. You pay attention. No tracks. I'll take him. I'll just stick him in the locker. Because I will need a default one at some point, and then I'll need a rainbow one. So we'll just stick him here for now. Save him away. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull this one in hopes that it's... There we go. It is the B2 heavy. All right. That is nice. If you save it and you can get it when you need it. I don't want to wait around anymore. We're at that point. It'd been nice if that was a flawless too. Alright, let's rebirth there. I got everything for the next one, just cash. Should have everything for the next one. Oh, Balcor. Man, I just sold Balcor too. How did I miss that? I thought for sure I didn't need him anymore. I guess I'm waiting for a Balcor now. I swore I looked at the sheet. There he is. All right. At least that didn't make me sit around and wait forever. Thank you. I'm going to take a look. That KX, I'm going to take that as well. Stick him in the locker. Now I'll get the Balcor. Chip him up. Man, all these fancy trackers, if you don't use them, doesn't do you any good, huh? Rainbow. I'm sure I chipped him up the first time, too. All right. Swap you. Now we're going to sell you off, because now I don't need you for sure. All right, now I just need to chip up that B2 Super wherever it is. Let me open these slots up too. Should have 2 slots open now. Go get myself C3PO as well, I think. B2 Super's in here. And I'm going to need him all the way. Well, I can just go Rainbow now. Maybe I'll get him in Beskar later on. So I'll just take him to Rainbow. That's another Astromech spot. Done. I should have everything I need for this one as well. I'm missing something. Balcor. I sold Balcor too, didn't I? No, I have Balcor. I just sold it again? No way. I'm in the wrong spot. No way. Did I not rebirth? I swore I did. I swore I just did. I feel like I'm in a time warp here, man. LV Super. Man, I'm losing my mind here, I think. Or something's really goofy with it, because I swore I could have sold that. I needed a Balcor in Rainbow, and now I need a Balcor in Diamond. How does that make any sense? I guess I need another one. I get to chip another one up. That's a really weird path. I don't know how I missed that as well and sold it off. I think I made some assumptions there. All right. I guess I need another ball core. There it is. Fortunately, it comes by easily, and now there's the B2 heavies. What else is out here? And I feel a little foolish. Throw these R2s up there. All right, let's do this one more time. This will be the last time. I'm not even gonna sell this guy. I'm just gonna stick him in my lounge there, just in case. What did I do with him? I thought I swapped him. Don't tell me I sold him. Did I sell it? I bet you I did. You know, I think it's time that I stop. Time that I stop playing here shortly. If I can't even keep track of this stupid guy. All right. Companion. There is a new variant in like 1 day, 11 hours, and 48 minutes. And I only, it's so bizarre. Why would you need to take him to rainbow and then later on you only need him a diamond? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, this ball core. Yeah, there's like too much going on. There's like a live, I don't know if those coincide exactly. There's the live event from Battle Royale. I didn't pay attention if it's the exact same time as the new variant, but if so, that's poor timing on their behalf. They could have waited. Okay, now I should just need to chip up the B2 heavy. All right, let's do that. Ball core, you can just sit up there. I'm scared to sell the ball core now. Oh, sorry, what did he need to be? He needs to be diamond. There we go. Utilitech, I just need to crank him up. Let's just put you in the lounge. Put you in the lounge. I don't even know what I do with my 2BB now. Oh, there he is. Utilitech, let's... No, I didn't want you to work. I wanted you to make my companion. Let's follow you. Where are you going? Where are you going? Take you up to a rainbow. It won't be a galactic variant though. The rumors are it's going to be somewhere between Galactic and Beskar, or somewhere between Beskar and Rainbow. I think it's all rumors, but it's supposed to be somewhere in the middle there. Now I'll put you to work. Let's finish this R2 off. Oh, Paul, yeah, that's not going to be a nice day for you. Never fun to move. I just finished moving. And we had movers do the moving. and it's not fun. I mean, even with the movers, I mean, okay, I don't have to pack anything. Oh, are you giving that to me? I'll take that. That's better than what I've got. Oh, 14. I got enough. Why can't I buy it? Buy it. Chopper, get that frick out of the way, man. Man, you are just like bringing me every R2 in the whole place. What is that? Oh, another R2. Okay, I'll just work on R2s for the moment. I'll just be smashing R2s out. On that Utilitech, I think I'm going to get that. He's going to be a good earner. Or is he a good earner? Ah, he's alright. I just chipped him up. He probably brought him here even before I chipped him up. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be, or the day after tomorrow for me, is going to be a super busy day. It'd be nice if they spread them out. If they put those both, I didn't look at the timer clock. I'll have to look when I go back out to the lobby. But if they put both these events happening at the exact same time, that's going to be poor planning. They could have put one after the other, 12 hours apart or something. No flawless. Yeah, another week for the new season. Tomorrow they have the event, and then the new season's next week. It happens so fast already. Oh, is it 11 p.m.? That's not so bad. 11 p.m. I can deal with. Normally they're like 1 a.m., man. 1 a.m. is ridiculous for me. But if it's in, what did I say, one day, 11 hours? That's like, I think, midnight my time. I'll take a look here in a second. Usually they're 1 a.m. my time. Yeah, it'll be 1 a.m. my time. Because it's like 20 after 1 right now, so that would take it to 2, that'd be 2 a.m. minus 1 hour, 11 a.m. or 1 a.m. Yeah, 11 a.m. my time. Not fun. All right, we can bump up here as well. Boom. I got this in Galactic. Done. All right. Didn't even notice what I unlocked. But I should have all the droids I need for this level, the next level, the level after that. Let me just go unlock some things here. Oh, don't have enough to unlock that yet. Let's swap you around. Or make you my companion, I guess. Go get these chips from you. It's all just cash at this point for several levels. 17, 18, 19, 20. It's not until 21 where I get held up again. I think that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm just going to grind up till I get to 20, and then that's going to be it, because it's just credits. Maybe I won't even get that far, because it's going to be a lot of grinding credits, and I don't have a lot of good droids. I got a lot of empty spots there. Maybe while Mr. DA is doing that, I will start plugging out some of these better ones. Let me just see what's out here. I hate that proto roller. I'm looking for the maxed ones. R7s, mono walkers, opti strikes. I guess there isn't much, so I'll craft those guys up. That's not what I want to do. Come on. Splash. Oh, I do have an opti strike still cooking here. I forgot. Oh, DT is 1 a.m. Oh, so the other one's... Okay, so the other one's a little bit earlier. That's even better for me. Because the Droid Tycoon, I'm not too stoked on this event. I mean, it's nice to get new ones, but I'm not too worried. I'm not going to be staying up at 1 a.m., I don't think, for this Droid Tycoon event. But if the Battle Royale event is at 11, that would be absolutely perfect. That's a reasonable time for me. Check out the live event. I won't worry about the sprites because I'm going to have them all on hopefully by then anyways. Then next week I can just drop in and start giving them to people. I mean, just watch the event in a custom lobby? I think you can watch it in a custom lobby. The only thing about custom lobbies is anything you do doesn't get... I never remember if it's the B2 Heavy or the B2 Super I need the Flawless in. But in a custom lobby, nothing you do, like if you find any sprites or anything, none of it counts, right? It's always the B2 Super. I gotta remember that. B2 Super is what I need, not Heavy. Super, Super. Don't need this guy. Alright, Rebirth there. I need to go get a bunch of... I don't know what I did with BB-8. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go over here. Let's get DJ Rex. Put you to work. C-3PO. How did I... Look at that, I even put him back in my inventory. I'll put you to work. Man, I'm a disaster today. All right, now all my conics are bought. Got so many open spots, they're not even all there. Okay, so there's Mr. Bones. Too many open spots. Need to get them all filled up. $325 billion to upgrade to the next one. I don't know if I'm going to get that high up before I bail out for lunch here. I still need to open up those trillion missions on all my back benches as well. Alright, what do I got here that's garbage? Probably you. Put you in a lounge. Okay. Big earner. Nice. Let's get a splash again. What does my top deck look like? Did I open one up? I think I did. 26 billion, okay. Good, let's put Mr. Bones up there. So he's at least in the right spot. Everybody else is all over here. Stick you over on that side. I'm just going to stick this guy to work for a second. Move him. That's not what I want to do. Oh man, I got so many spaces open. Too many spaces open. I'm trying to get this guy over on the other side here. Let's put him to work over here. He should go to this one, I hope. Work. Yeah, there we go. That's where I want you. Where'd Chopper go? There's Chopper. Okay. Companion. Now where did I just put BB-8? I just had him move. It's gotta be back here. There we go. Alright. That was a bit disorganized, but chips before I forget. Oh, all right, Paul. See you later. Have a good day, man. I hope the move goes well for you tomorrow. Don't hurt your back. Make sure you lift with your knees, man. Hopefully she doesn't have a piano or anything. Well, thank you very much. Man, I don't know how you pay attention to what's going on in my game better than I pay attention to my own game. I do appreciate it though, but man, it's I don't know, it makes me think that I get too scattered. I'm starting to get laggy here all of a sudden. Oh man, too bad you weren't here a little bit ago, Michael. We had a galactic tri-tech and it just sat out in front. Nobody even picked it up. Nobody needed it and it was just sitting there. You get in a good lobby, Michael, like you get in a lobby with some people like these guys where you're just you just got people that are trying to grind up fairly fast or fairly quick, and you'll end up with one because people are only taking what they need. They're not taking a whole bunch of stuff they don't need. They're good at sharing it. So if you got a galactic you need for one of your rebirth paths, or you need it for your droid X, somebody will get it to you. I don't need this guy, I don't think. Let me just check. Oh, I do need him in Beskar. All right, I'll take him. I've got one, but not in Beskar. All right, then the only thing I'm missing is an amp walker for 21. Oh, you got me that Beskar ball core. I think you're just trolling me now, man. You're just trolling me. I'm fairly confident I don't need ball core anymore. It says I don't need it. I last needed it at 14. And it said the most I needed is a rainbow, and I did need it at 14 in diamond. I do not need it anymore. You're trolling me at this point. It happens, man. I'm the same way, Michael. There's a few things that I miss out as well. If you're in a competitive lobby with a bunch of people that are hunting for them, yeah, it is sometimes really hard to get them because everybody's scrambling for it. You got to find a lobby with some people that you like. If you go into a lobby, I mean, you're more than welcome to join my lobbies anytime there's a slot. Right now, we're all full up, but if you find a lobby with some good people, friend them, jump back into those lobbies. I mean, you get a whole bunch of people like this. There's 6 of us in here, and if somebody needs something, they just put it in the comments. Everybody else is on the lookout for it. We kind of have like an unwritten hierarchy that if you need it for Rebirth, it's kind of like the first requirement. If you need it for the Droid X, that's the secondary requirement. And if you need it for Flawless, that's like a third requirement. So, and then somewhere in there, if nobody needs it, then you use it as a good earning droid as well. But and actually, getting a good earning droid is better than for Flawless, because most of the time, Flawless, I just sell them off anyways, right? So if somebody needs it because it's a good earner, it kind of takes priority as well. And you'll get one super quick. Another R2, thank you very much. I think I got to clean my controller. I think between those new settings, I think it's just giving me a little bit more stick drift than I like. It's almost time I buy a new controller, I think. Actually, I don't even need to buy one. I've got one. Because I had to buy a new PS5, and it came with a controller. And I just continued to use my old PS5 controller. I think I can give it a clean and put it to work for a little while longer. Give me another Flawless. No Flawless. Dirty R2, dirty R2. Oh, I'll take that guy too. Thank you very much. Let's throw him down here. So I think I'm going to open up this. Should be another slot opened up here as well. Yep. That way I got a place to put him even. My bases give you low frames per second. I don't know if they're good. I'm just like, my grind game is like minimalist as I move up. I just try to get everything I possibly need as I go, just in some variant, and then I try to chip up a bunch. I don't spend a whole lot of time looking for all the best droids. Sometimes I do, like on the chopper event. By the time the chopper event was done, I got to level 30. And most of my base, I think everything but one was a galactic, and almost all mythics with a few legendaries in there. It was pretty stacked up at that point. Right now, it's just the bare minimum requirements. Oh yeah, my options are limited here on what I can order and buy in Kazakhstan. I mean, I can sometimes get what I want, but I can't always get what I want. I think I should swap this guy out actually. Let's put you to work. I know that was a mistake, wasn't it? Let's put you to work. Where are you going to go? Okay, so now if I put somebody to work, it's going to go down there. Let's put that cyclograph to work down here. Just a little bit better on chips than the last one. It should go down here. Is it coming? Not coming? Oh, there he is. Perfect. Okay. Let's swap this guy. Let's put you up top then. Now I'll find out where BB went. There you go. Companion. Alright. I'm just going to smash somebody's scrap bench as well. Oh, what do they have here? Well, I will take a mono walker. He's a decent earner. I'll throw him on a bench. Throw him on a bench too. Another mono walker, thank you very much. I'll throw him in the locker for the moment in time. Where am I at now again? Back to where I'm at. Just cash. I think. Right? That's all I need? Where am I at? I'm at 18. I already rebirth there. Fairly sure. Fairly sure. Let me double check. Yeah, that's right. I got the wrong droids again. Right droid for this, wrong droid for the crafting bench. Yeah, I really wish they would change this so you can, you don't have to just swap back and forth with those two. You can just pick which one. All effects did. So it's like an aftermarket, Mr. D, like an aftermarket, not PlayStation. Because there is another PlayStation controller that has like that. It's like a deluxe controller that I know you can change out the sticks. Because the normal one you can't change them out without somebody going in and like soldering and everything. It's not, and for the price, it's not even worth it to go and do all that hassle. So it's just better off just to buy a new one. But I know they've got that Pro version or a better version that's got some customization, but I'll take a look. I'll see if I can get something here. There is a big gaming community in Kazakhstan, so maybe they have them. Hall effect sticks. I'm gonna go Google right now while this is pounding away here. You kind of wonder why PlayStation doesn't do. I know why they don't do it, because they want you to buy new controllers all the time. They do have a few here, it looks like. Razor Wolverine, it says. That's one, Razor Wolverine, would that be one? I don't know enough about controllers. Although I'd have to get used to it. It's not a controller I'm used to. It's got a totally different look to it. Hey Wolf Plays, how you doing, man? I'll take a look. I'll go on there and see if I can find a better controller. I see there's one here, this Razor Wolverine V2, but it's got like the D-pad and the left thumb pad in the opposite positions, which I don't think I'm gonna like that. I think that's gonna drive me crazy, so I don't think I want that, but anything low down here? These are all decent earners. Where's my... I'm at the point now where I'm just going to start throwing... Oh, there's a ball cord default. Oh, that's what I did with them. I put them to work here. I thought I had them. I didn't sell them. I stuck them to work by mistake. There you go here. One more. Boom. It's Rebirth there. I'll open up in a battle droid slot. Alright, so now I need 2 trillion, yeah? I got all the droids, I just need 2 trillion. But if I need 2 trillion, it's time to start opening up all these missions, because they're all low. Okay, so I got a decent droid there. You're not a decent droid. Let's put you, let's just sell you, honestly. Move you over there. Much better droid now over there. Alright, let's get these mono walkers finished up. At the point now where I gotta start focusing on getting better earning droids out there. How are you keeping track of all your progression, Michael? Are you using just a paper sheet, or you use like a online tracker? Super Rebirth 4 Wolf plays, nice. 2 iconic droids, if so, which ones? You have BB-8, you have Chopper. Okay, BB-8 and Chopper are by far the best 2 to have. My 3 droids that I buy right away are BB-8 and Chopper and CB-23. Although he's expensive, I don't necessarily recommend him. If you don't have R2, then R2 would be the next one that I would buy, because he does 2 super crates. Like when he finishes his mission, you get 2 crates like this instead of 1. So it's like 2 for a 2-for-1 deal. So I would go R2 is the next one you buy. After that, and R2 also gives you a better earning. R2 gives you 25% per second. So he's a much better earner than other ones. After that, C3PO is the other one that gives you 25 per second. He's not too bad to have, but he doesn't have any other real skill that's an advantage. Same with, in my opinion, the Marshal, Mr. Bones, and DJ Rex, C3PO. They don't have any advantage in my gameplay per se, because I'm not out griefing people. I'm not worried about people stealing stuff in these lobbies, so they don't provide any advantage other than the credits per second. And if you're going to get one, C3PO is the next best one, because he's 25 and they're all 15 per second. So, and at some point, CB-23 is worthwhile, but he costs you 2.5 times as much as all the other ones, right? So it's kind of hard to justify early on. So after your 2, I'd be buying R2. when you're on Switch, Michael. Because there's, like, I don't know if you use a tracker for tracking your stuff. This is what I use. Let me pop it up there. So that's what I'm using as my tracker. And I can go through, it allows you to track your droids go through. You can put in what level they are. So if you get them at a higher level, you can mark them off. It tells you if you still need them. Like these green ones means I have it all. But you can also, like if I'm just going to change this for a second back to default. You can change it to default and you can see that it tells me I still need Rainbow and Beskar. But as soon as I hit Beskar, which I know I have, it marks them all off. And the good thing is it tells you for your future ones. So I can see here I've got them. They're green. It's green there as well. So it's super, super helpful if you're not using something already. And sorry, up at the top there is where you can find it, srbcontrol.com. Super, not what I wanted to do. But not everybody uses an online tracker, but if you do, that's a decent one. I like it. It's my go-to. Keeps me in line. Somewhat in line. I'm still a disaster even with it, but... Alright, we'll get this guy knocked out. Alright, I think 2 o'clock is going to be where I call it, no matter where I'm at. 2 o'clock. I need 2 trillion for this, but I need 4 trillion to open up all those missions as well. So I'm looking for 6 trillion. I got all the droids for the next one, but I think that's probably good enough for me. Until the event. Once the event pops out, then it's a whole lot easier to earn all those credits as well. Then I'm going to go for lunch, and then I'm going to pop back on, and I'm going to see about getting my last two sprites I need. Oh, thank you very much. B2RP and Beskar as well. Let me mark that off here. Let me go throw it on my bench when I'm grabbing another splash. Another R2. Very nice. I don't know if you brought that up there or if that was sitting above my head the whole time. I wasn't really paying attention. Flawless, but I already have him in flawless, so nice to get a flawless, but it's a flawless I already have. It won't count towards my 60. That would have been nice. Now this one on the other hand, if this is flawless, then that would be brilliant. Somehow I don't think I'm going to get back-to-back flawless, though. I just used up my flawless luck on that R7, and now I'm stuck. Yeah, all my good mojo was on that other one. Is there something here I can get rid of? Everything is all pretty good. Let me see if there's something low down here, and I'll just start swapping out low ones. 9,000, 12,000, 10,000, 480, yeah. Oh, I even got an open spot. We're just going to sell you anyways. I don't want to even have you in here anymore. Hey Robo, what's up, man? Yeah, R2-D2, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I call him overpowered. He is good. He is good. I think Chopper and BB-8 are still the go-to ones. Ah, you're just saying goodbye. Thank you very much, Ravidius. Huge help. I like R2, but he's definitely not the first one I'm buying. I kind of have a like, as soon as I get like to 3 million, I go buy 3 droids instantaneously. I buy CV-23 first, only because I can immediately just send him to work and he goes back to that back astromech spot. And then I immediately buy Chopper and BB-8 to have as my 2 personal droids that I carry around with me all the time. Then, as soon as I open up like my third astromech mission, that's about the time I buy R2-D2. And then about the time I open up the first slot here, that's where I buy C-3PO. And then once I open up the top deck, I buy C-3PO, and then the next slot I buy like DJ Rex. And then once I open up the top deck, that's where I tend to buy Mr. Bones and IG-11. Because you don't want to buy too many of them too fast, because they take away from your earning potential. You kind of want to buy one every 2 to 3, about every 2 levels. About every 2 to 3 rebirth levels, you want to buy one. You don't have enough slots for all the droids you need anyways, and they do take away from your earning potential if you have too many at once. Early game. Okay, where can I put you? I think I'm going to move my lowest one here and just tell you to go to work. And you go over to the other section. We'll put you to work there instead. Where's my BB-8? There you are. Assuming you're not rebirthing. Oh, you've never super rebirthed. But you have bought your scrap value, I hope, yes? Because you don't really need to super rebirth. I mean, it just helps you with a bunch of the cool, funky perks. But the one thing that's absolute necessity is getting your scrap value. Right? At least level 1. If you haven't got level 1 scrap value, it's going to be misery for you, man. So you've never super rebirth, and you've never had a galactic droid. So I'm assuming that you are relatively new to the game, because if you've been playing for quite some time and you never super rebirth, I'm assuming that you've and you haven't got the galactic. Yeah, you can't have played that long, yeah? Wolf Flakes, what time is it for me? It is, right now, just about 2 p.m. You started before BB-8, you've never super rebirthed, and you've never had a galactic mythic. Is that what you're telling me? How is that possible? Was it you that didn't have the galactic mythic? Or that was somebody else? Yeah, you wish you had a galactic legendary droid. How is it? It was you. How is it possible that you've never rebirthed, you started before BB-8, and you've never got a galactic legendary? Something doesn't add up, man. Something doesn't add up. Especially like if you're on your back missions, just pay the 1 trillion like I'm going to do right now. Pay the 1 trillion and run these missions. Open these up. Open this mission up. this last one, this 1 trillion mission. This one here gives you a 5% of getting galactics. And if you're up where I'm at, pretty quick you're going to start to get galactic legendaries just on these missions alone, man. There. Something's not mathing, man. You've been playing for, cause I didn't start until after Mr. Bones event. So if you've been around from the very start, you must not play very much, that's all. There's no way you've never super rebirthed. You started before BB8 and you've never had a galactic legendary. It seems impossible to me. Unless you play like 5 minutes at a time. I just don't understand how you're not even addicted, man. All I want to do is complete the Droid X and get my flawless. 4 a.m. Wolf plays. That is early. I wouldn't be up that late. It's too late for me. You got halfway. You should be able to get those flawless, man. Every time that a Beskar round comes around, if you're in a lobby with a bunch of people, just grab all those common and rares right away off of the belt when they're Beskar or galactic. And most people don't grab those low level ones anyways. Grab them and throw them on. It won't take you very long at all, and you'll get all your commons, most of your rares, all in flawless. I'm at 49 out of 50 that I need for the second paint. But I mean, to be fair, I've crafted shy of 10,000 droids. Yeah, I want to watch the story event. Here in a couple of minutes, I think I'm going to drop out, and I'll check the timer on it. I'm hoping Raven's right, and it's a couple hours before the timer on this one. That way I can catch it. I don't want to stay up until 1 a.m. to catch it. We can open up another trillion mission here. And collect my CV-23. Getting close enough. I might get all 4 of my missions unlocked here. Alright, that's what I'll do. I'll stick around. I don't know. I'm not even going to stick around that long. One more trillion to unlock my 3rd trillion mission, and then I'm going to bail out. I'm hungry. I haven't been paying attention. I need an amp walker for my next. I need a whole bunch of stuff for my next 2. I'm missing the amp walker completely. I'm missing the amp walker. I'm missing the gun runner. Yeah, it's 1 minute to 2 p.m. right now. It's just about time. I'm gonna get my 1 trillion here. Unlock that one last mission. Was there an amp walker down there? I'm gonna take a look. I need an amp walker, I need a gun runner. Everything else I've got, I just have to chip it up. Oh, there it is. Oh, perfect. I'll put that in my slot. Blueprint slot. I'll throw this guy on the... I'll throw that guy on the bench. And I'll put this guy in the slot. Just in case I find a better one before then. Plus, for the next one, I got to grind out 3 trillion, so it's hopefully with it telling me what pops up, I'll find one. Yeah, I've got the ground mech and the Hull R in Beskar. I need Amp Walker, Gunrunner, Strike Orb, and B2 Super in Beskar. But I can chip him up as well. Oh, we're on the same one? Yeah, it's... Oh, Beskar R2 in my base. Man, generous. I'll come down and grab that, because that's one less that I have to chip up. Or, oh yeah, the Beskar R2. Oh, never mind. I know what it is. I got it. It's definitely time for me to freaking be logging off, because in my mind is... This is why there's no way I play at 2 a.m. Even at 2 p.m. I can't even concentrate anymore. Alright, let's run this mission. 1 trillion. Alright, Michael, see you later. Yeah, I'm bailing out of here in just a minute as well. I'll just craft this guy up. I'll probably throw a few things on my crafting tables just so I have them. Give me the flawless. Give me the flawless. No flawless. I think... Let me see if there's some garbage I can get rid of to put him in there. I think I need you, but I think I'm going to stick you in the lounge. Put you to work. Got a mono walker on the bottom one. A couple mono walkers over here. I'll just grab them. They're slightly bigger earners than the other ones I've got. Throw one on there. What's that? Yeah, I'll throw that one on this one. Yeah, perfect. Throw that one on here. That's it. Mono walkers all the way around. They're all 12,000 earners. I think that's it for me, chat. I am going to be done. Tomorrow's the weekend. I'll probably be on, but I probably won't be streaming. I might stream on Sunday during the event. I won't be on for the very start of the new variant event, but I'll probably pop on sometime in the event. Not sure exactly when, probably a little bit later than my normal time, so it'll probably be really late for some of you. I appreciate all the help as usual, especially you, Mr. DA, keeping track of me, because I've been an absolute disaster keeping track of what I needed today. Thank you very much if you're new for tuning in on this. I appreciate any likes or subscriptions on there if you guys like this type of content. I do some also. Next week I'm probably going to focus more on sprites and giving away sprites for everybody in Battle Royale than I am on Droid Tycoon. But if you're interested, you can always subscribe as well. I appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you guys probably on Sunday. Thanks a lot, everybody in the lobby.